Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Twitch, on this 03.18.2022. Current time is 05:33 p.m. I almost said p.m. 5:33 a.m. Eastern Time, local here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, Double J's, good morning to you. Great to see you. How are we doing there? Welcome to the stream on this Friday. Thank God it's Friday. We made it. We made it. How about that? We have made it. And it's good to be here. I do have the morning coffee. Let me get that right out of the gate there. We do have the morning coffee here. Let me check my sound here as far as on the Surface 3. Yep, we got good sound as far as that goes. So we're up and running, and we're getting a positive start to the day here. Like I said, we just got to get through the day job today, and we're here on the weekend. A couple days off. Of course, I've had the big sleep. I've been sleeping since about 6:30, 7 o'clock last night, which is almost about 9, 10 hours. I got up a few times, and but we are here this morning on the Twitch, where currently we have it's the kitchen thermometer said 40. On the web here, it says about 37, 38 degrees Fahrenheit. So we've been having some fantastic days. We were supposed to get some rain yesterday. It spit a little bit of rain, but nothing real significant. But it was a very pleasant day. Spring is here for all practical purpose. Officially, it'll be here this Sunday. And let's see, like I said, 40 degrees Fahrenheit, a mix of clouds and sun. High 71, winds 71. We're going to get up into the 70s. Did you hear that? 70 degrees? That's a big thumbs up, yes. Winds light and variable. Sun rise this morning at 7:13 a.m. 7:13 a.m. Let me get that. I still get the shine on my forehead. Good morning, Chris. Chris Technician is in here. Yes, happy Friday and happy late St. Pat. Oh yeah, St. Patrick's Day yesterday. Yes, happy St. Patrick's Day to you also, and thank you for resubscribing, Chris. I see that now. I got the active feed, and thank you for resubscribing. What's that, for 4 months? Subscribe for 4 months. Okay, thank you. I thought you already subscribed, man. You subscribe so much. But it is appreciated. Whoop, whoop. Yes. A mix of clouds and sun today. High is 71. Winds light and variable. So the weather is getting good, and I am enjoying it. And as far as that goes. So... and I'm going to enjoy this weekend too. But I like I said, I did do a lot. I think I got too much fresh air yesterday to where after dinner last night, got me thinking.
Meatball sub.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. Hopefully you didn't hear that. Just for the dinner report later, Chris. Chris Technician telling us it's 36 degrees. Here now out there in Deming, New Mexico, 67 for the high. And I want to tell you, Chris, about out there in New Mexico. I'm going to have to disagree because just prior setting this up, I was listening to our good friend Randy W. Horton. I guess the first up until I think the dinner report. So I know what you did for dinner. So we're going to get to the dinner report. But he was talking about New Mexico. Is something about somebody brought up Albuquerque and Santa Fe. I've never been to New Mexico. Full disclosure. closest I got there is probably Texas, but I was probably a state away, as large as Texas is. And let's see, 36 degrees here, 67 for the high. We're gonna have a bigger high than you. We're having, I got 71 on my on the Surface 3 here. We're gonna have a bit. We're gonna be warmer than New Mexico today. It's got to be spring. But anyway, he was talking about New Mexico and how it's always people relate New Mexico with that show Breaking Bad, which is a good show. I liked it. The one thing this gentleman needs to realize, though, and I'm not disagreeing that Breaking Bad is not a great show. It's a great show. Our good friend Randy W. Horton, I'm talking about. But I would have to disagree that that's one of the best TV show. It is a good show. It's right up there. It's one of the great. But I think one that of recent that just took its place or comes pretty close to, okay, and is actually more reality than Breaking Bad, and that's 1883. And 1883, if you haven't watched that show, that makes you feel like, where Breaking Bad, it's a good entertainment, drama and stuff, but they get away so many times that they don't get caught. That's not realistic. It's fiction. Come on, let's be real here. It's fiction. There is a drug problem and all that. It's fiction as far as that goes, because as gruesome as Breaking Bad was, I can imagine or would figure that the criminal world of drugs and all that is a lot messier than that, okay, and doesn't go as smoothly as far as in some cases. So, but 1883, if you have not watched it, that's on the Paramount Channel. Breaking Bad was I'm not disputing that. It was a good show, and I'll probably end up watching it again. I watch it now and then. It is a good show, and if you do watch it, you have to watch the movie El Camino afterwards, because it tells you what happens to Jesse, because that was the big thing at the end. What happened to Jesse at the end? El Camino gives a little bit, and then you had Better Call Saul. I think this month I saw the commercial, the final season of Better Call Saul, which is another good program as far as that good. I thought it was really good, but 1883. That is, I didn't even watch the first 2 episodes, and I can tell you, El Camino is like but it's not really. You don't really think it's because, you can never say a show is final because they can always bring it back. Look at Star Wars, as far as that goes. There's always a twist there. But I guess the point I'm getting at is 1883, I think, was a notch better than Breaking Bad at this point, because it's very raw, real, and it makes you feel that if you live back in that time, that's the real deal. Okay, it was so it just made you feel like you were on the wagon train. It was hard. It was some very dramatic scenes. Well, Walter White did die at the end. Yeah, but did he? That's the thing. You see him and you assume he died, but you hear those sirens. They could have got to him real quick. Who knows? I don't know. You don't know for sure. There's the final death of a particular character in 1883. The individual passed away and stuff. Okay, so they don't leave you hanging, no cliffhangings. But I guess the follow-on to 1883 is called The Daltons. I guess they're a couple that they're the ones that the country singing couple there played, as far as that goes. And let's see, did I say, the sun rises at 7:13 a.m. and then sets at 7:15 p.m., which is 2 minutes longer. So our days are longer now, which is good. Better Call Saul is the final. Yeah, I just said that. It is the final season. I heard that on the commercial last night when I was watching a little bit of the NCAA March Madness has started. March Madness is here. It started, I guess, Wednesday. I guess they had some minor brackets, and it usually starts on a Thursday. So March Madness, I was watching. Who was I watching? Gonzaga, who won. Gonzaga won against Georgia State. Georgia State, they were in there. Don't forget the new Halos. Yeah, new Halo. Halo is coming in the 24th, which is in 6 days. Or let's see. Yeah, 6 days. And Tina, good morning, Tina. Tina's in the house. We got Double J's is here from India. And what time is it in India? Let's see. Let me see my in India. The current time is what's it in New Delhi? It's 3:13 p.m. That's where Double J's is. He's way ahead. He's in the afternoon of the day already. We're out there in um, it's 5:43 here for me and Tina, and out there in New Mexico, which is what, 2 hours different. So it's about 3:44 out there, as far as that goes. And good evening, Double. No, it should be good afternoon to Double J's. It's 3:13 or 3:14 out there in India, as far as that goes. And let's see. Let me get that back just in case. When we got the outros, I got the music. But the NCAA started, so I'll be watching some of that. I wanted to watch some more, but it didn't. I just got up. Need coffee. Yes, coffee. Get your coffee, Tina. Get your coffee. It gets you going. It's one of those big positive starts to the day. Get your coffee. That's a good thing. But there was an upset there last night. Kentucky got beat. Kentucky got beat by Creighton, a 15th seed. That's the big upset on the first round. Kentucky is out of March Madness. Oh my God, they were ranked number one. They were number one in the Midwest bracket. And let's see, Providence beat South Dakota. Richmond beat Iowa. Michigan beat Colorado State. That's another upset. Michigan was 11th seed. Colorado was a 6th seed. Tennessee won over Longwood, which is normal. Murray State beat San Francisco. Another upsets. Yeah, St. Pete's. What was I looking at? No, it wasn't the Midwest. They're over in the East. St. Pete's beat Kentucky. Who did I? Oh, I'm sorry, Kansas. Kansas. No. Creighton. Creighton beat San Diego. I'm sorry. Creighton beat San Diego over in the Midwest, and Kansas. That's the one I'm right. I like Kansas. St. Pete's beat Kentucky. St. Pete's. San Francisco lost to Murray State. UCLA beat Akron. St. Mary's beat Indiana. Baylor won against Norfolk State. North Carolina beat Marquette. That was an 8-9. That must have been a good. What was the final score of that one? That was. Yeah, North Carolina beat it outright. And you had Arkansas beating Vermont. Now Vermont, that's we have a university. University of Binghamton is in that division of Vermont, and if University of Binghamton ever was to overcome winning against Vermont, they would be in the first round at least. They wouldn't go past the first round. And then you had Gonzaga beating Georgia State. Memphis beating Boise, which is a 9th seed beating over an 8th seed. And, of course, here's another upset. New Mexico beats University of Connecticut. Did you see that, Chris? I don't know if you're into basketball, but New Mexico, I saved that one for last for you, Chris. So there was a couple upsets. That's a big upset right there because UC is they're a powerhouse. So New Mexico, they're going to go against Arkansas in the second round here on the 19th, which is what, tomorrow, right? Yeah, tomorrow. So there you have it. That's the NCAA wrap up. We'll talk about that more over the weekend here if I go live. Of course, I'm going to try a game. Of course, I've been gaming offline when I get home. I didn't do it last night though. So let's see. Our thought for the day. Let me get to the thought for the day, and then we'll get to the dinner report. Is that New Mexico State? Let's see, Chris. Yeah, it's New Mexico State. New Mexico State beat and that's a that's an upset. But the big upset though is Kentucky losing to St. Pete's. That's a big upset right there. So, which you don't normally expect to see too many upsets in the first round, but I didn't realize I knew New Mexico, but looking at the brackets, New Mexico State was ranked 12th, and University of Connecticut was ranked 5. New Mexico State is pretty good. Well, they had to be pretty good because I tell you, University of Connecticut, Chris, they're a powerhouse. They've won the NCAA before. They are a big powerhouse here in the Northeast. They are very good, but not so good in football. Oh, New Mexico, yeah. You can say that about Connecticut too. Basketball's a whole different ball game as far as they can have sucky football teams, but their basketball team rocks. So I just clean my glasses off here a little bit. So there we have. That's the NCAA wrap up. Let's go ahead and get to the thought for the day. I got Thomas Edison again this morning for the thought for the day, and his thought for the day, something for you to think about during the course of the day if you're at the water cooler, if you're at the day job. To invent, you need a good imagination and a pile of junk. Let me read that again. I like this. I love this one. Thomas Edison. And he probably had a pile of junk when he made the light bulb there. Thomas Edison. To invent, you need a good imagination and a pile of junk. Now that's a very good thought for the day. That makes me laugh. A pile of junk. A man, the statue of Thomas Edison, a very smart and intelligent man. And Tina says, yes. I got to laugh at that because I can't, just a man of that intelligence level saying, you need a pile of junk to get things done. That's funny. I like that. Let's see. Let's go right into the. Wow, we're already 20 minutes into the broadcast. Wow, this 30 minutes is goes by too quick. Let's go to the dinner report, Chris. I know what you had for dinner because I got up to the part where you did your dinner report, and then our friend Randy W. Horton was talking about the New Mexico with Breaking Bad. But do go see, if you haven't seen it yet, and you like Sam Elliott. Sam Elliott's in it, and he plays a great part. And there's some great actors in there, and it's a great series. I mean, there's some heart wrenching. There's some heart wrenching scenes though. Just to forewarn you, I'm not going to give anything away, but I was shedding a couple tears on a couple episodes. Chris Technician, the dinner report brought to you here. Chris Technician is the original creator of the dinner report that he brings here to this broadcast, the morning coffee broadcast here on Twitch, and also he expresses it also and has the dinner report over there on Randy W. Horton's broadcast here on Twitch. So he is the original creator of it, and he had a Baconator combo with a Dr. Pepper at Wendy's. There we have. Yes, you may be asking, does Chris always have a Dr. Pepper? Yes, he does. And Tina comes in with hamburger and French fries. Wow, that's cool. Because I do my audio, I gotta tell you what I had the other night. We had that would have been Thursday night because I don't broadcast. I do audio on Anchor.fm Tuesdays and Thursdays, and Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. So we had Reuben hot dogs with the sauerkraut and cheese. But they weren't ruined because I didn't use the salt. I just used mustard. So it was just hot dogs with French fries, seasoned fries, which was good. But last night I had we had meatball sandwiches, which was good. We had some meat. There was a bunch of meatballs left. I had actually two sandwiches and stuff. I didn't really need the extra bread, but it was from Felix. The rolls were from Felix Bakery, which is a fantastic bakery up there in the Triple Cities area. So Tina says, "Yum." Yes, it was yummy, Tina. Yes, it's a good meatball sub. It's a really good deal. Um, and let's see, what else did we have? Did we have some? I can't remember. I just know the meatball subs are great. They're fantastic. Did we have French fries with those last night too? I'm thinking we did have French fries with them last night too. No, I think we had the seasoned French fries last night. I'm not. We had hot dogs. I'm not sure what we had with the hot dogs. I think we had the French fries last night, but yes, yummy. I like a good French fry as far as that goes. So let's see. I did yesterday during the Anchor Morning Audio. I did that interesting article about how they're using solar panels over there in Saudi Arabia. I don't think I'm going to get to an article here. I just gotta, because it's Friday. We got the activity. I see that the moon is full. You know, it's cloudy out right now, Chris. I do not see the moon. So, but the moon, I don't think it's. When's the full moon? Is it 100%? Let me look here. 99% visible. So maybe it is a full moon today. Is it a full moon? Let me check. Full moon. Let's see. Full moon for, and this is March. Full moon for March. Let's see. The worm moon, 98% rises. Oh no, that's I want this one. Let's see. Yeah, it's called the worm moon. Another, but what? Full moon's calendar 2022. Let's see. And all right, where's the calendar? Oh, here we go. March 18th. So actually, the full moon. Yes, it is today. Okay. Oh, now the dog needs out. Be right. Okay, Tina, take care of the dog. You can't. You got. If the dog has to go, the dog has to go. So yes, the full moon is today. Well, actually, it already happened. It happened 3:17 a.m. Eastern. So yeah, you got the full moon right out at your way. That's 18:55 Greenwich Mean Time is the full moon for today. So it is, the full moon is today, Chris. So I've got it at 99% visible. It's called the worm moon, and I saw it earlier, but it's clouding up. Hopefully, I want to see this weekend about, because it's early in the morning, either tomorrow morning or Sunday morning. I'm going to see if I can get this going for a broadcast here on Twitch in the morning. Probably early morning if I don't sleep in, but not. You know, the chances are I'm gonna be sleeping in. See, yeah, I know you told me, Chris. I know you tell me all the time. Yeah, yeah. I'm just fact checking. It's like, I thought the full moon was tomorrow or something like that. So because it did look pretty full yesterday morning when I was going out the back door to work. I was standing right there. I looked to the west. You could see the moon sit right there, just above the horizon. And I looked the other way. The sun was you could see the sun was preparing to rise. And I think for a brief minute or two yesterday, they were up at the same time. On either one was on the east. The sun was at the east horizon, and the moon was on the west horizon. Interesting articles. Let's see. I'm just going to highlight. Let's see. What was yesterday's? There's a California. Oh, here's something of interest. I did tweet something out concerning what's happening over in Ukraine when I woke up this morning. And where is that? Oh, it's going to be below the morning tweets. What do we got for time? Well, we got plenty of time. This morning when I woke up to go to the bathroom, check on the cats. They were about 2, 3 o'clock, and that's when I was listening to Randy W. Horton. I posted up a Department of Defense tweet that the news is that no Russian shelling on Ukraine observed in the last 24 hours, and that's what the Department of Defense officials. I get a lot of my news from the military pages there, and Department of Defense Twitter line has been fairly accurate. So they're reporting that and that's a good thing to know that there's no bombing going on, and there's a pause. And maybe it's Russians rethinking things. Maybe Russians saying, we're in a little over our head here because they're getting their asses handed to them. Not to say that Russia can't overcome that. They've got vast resources where Ukraine, they're getting the materials and the weaponry that they need to keep Russia at check from their allies, the United States being one of them. But this was good news to know. But the other good news, and this is an article, and that Ukraine's because the Russians they've taken out everything, the infrastructure and stuff, so they don't have no internet. But there's a way around that. Ukraine receives truckloads of Starlink terminals from Elon Musk for uninterrupted internet. Now I have a coworker just set up his Starlink. He lives out in the rurals, just across the border in Pennsylvania, and he had Frontier, which is crap. I have Spectrum, which is great. If he had Spectrum, he won't. But he's got Starlink, and he showed me a picture of the uploads and downloads, and it freaking screams. But Elon Musk has sent truckloads necessary equipment of his Starlink service to the Ukraine at the request of the government minister. With the country's telecommunication infrastructure under attack by the Russians' Air Force, maintaining connectivity to the internet is a challenge. Starlink, a satellite internet service which Musk company SpaceX has pioneered to provide universal internet access to the world throughout saturated low Earth orbit with hundreds of tiny satellites. The Starlink hardware includes a satellite dish that connects to a wireless router. All that is needed is a standard wall plug for power. It took Elon Musk just 10 hours following the request of the Ukraine minister to ensure the service was activated across the Ukraine and prepared a shipment of additional Starlink terminals, which arrived. This is last month. So that's how we're seeing President Zelensky. He is probably broadcasting this, and he addressed Congress. Let's see. The cats are doing fine, Chris, and we have T-Mobile internet, and our downloads are 300. Yeah, but Chris, the downloads on Starlink are better than that. As far as that, from what I saw, I can't remember. The number was higher. I think it was up around close to 800. Stuff that was on a while. So it's you got to have a clear northwest thing. But this is encouraging because President Zelensky, who has addressed the Parliament in the UK, he's addressed the French. He addressed the U.S. Congress the other day. He's using that system as far as connecting, yeah. And but the Starlink, it's real world. You actually seen a country that's getting the crap bombed out of them, holding the line, but they're still giving us information via the internet, and that's one of the real world, real time pieces of equipment that's providing the rest of the world to know what's going on. And but my dad doesn't want to pay Starlink because it's 500 for the equipment. Yeah, that's the only drawback. But if you're living out in a rural area where you don't have access to nothing, Chris, I'd pay that in a heartbeat. Okay, and that's the case with my coworker. He has Frontier. It's crap. I mean, now he can at the same time his kid can play his Xbox. Him and his wife can be on their cell phones, and they can watch Netflix, and they don't have any interruption. That's huge for that type of system. This is out in the middle of you know rural area, so the price. Yeah, you could say yeah that's a lot, but if you don't have nothing, that's cheap. The $500 but the equipment is state of the art. Okay, so that's what you're paying for. Okay, you're getting the bang for your buck. And Trish, okay, you say true, yes. So from that aspect, and given the fact that Elon Musk is donating all these to the Ukraine government, that's how we're getting this information. This is that, and every time you see President Zelensky on the news from the president of the Ukraine, he's that's being provided via Starlink. And yeah, Frontier sucks. That's what I've been told. He'd much rather have regular dial-up than Frontier. It's freaking bad. I thought about getting it, but the price. I can't have Spectrum and Starlink at the same time. But it's good to know that we have alternatives as far as that goes. So that's the thing. So. All right, folks, it's at that time now where I got to exit stage left as far as that goes. I want to say thank you for Double J's there for being in the chat along with Tina and Chris Technician, of course, and as far as that goes. So we're here on a Friday. We're not working towards the weekend because the weekend is here. And Tina saying thanks, Chow. Yes, thank you, Tina. I appreciate it. Thanks, Chow. Glad I woke up. Yeah, I'm glad you did too. Bye, Tina. You guys all have a great one wherever you may be on this big blue marble. This is Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich here on Twitch, as well as over there on Twitter at Fireman Rich on Twitter. And have a great Friday. Yes, you have a great Friday too, Chris. And as always, Chris chiming in with Bazanga from Sheldon on Big Bang. But we use it here on the morning broadcast to say, have a Bazanga day, meaning have a great day, folks. All right, folks, you all have a great one wherever you may be on this big blue marble. Live life, have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. Take care. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it. We'll see you this weekend. We're going to be playing around. The weekend is here. Take care, folks.